exactly a year ago. So
Year
I'm
ago.
moving here January 2nd of
That's
24.
right. I remember we were talking about it when you were looking for homes last fall, and it was like one after the other is falling through, and it's like, oh, what this? I remember our conversations.
Yeah.
Like, is this gonna happen? Like, when's it gonna
Yeah.
happen?
And it was the perfect house, man, because I looked at maybe three other houses. I was under contract for two other houses and it didn't go through. One was my decision, the first house. I had buyer's remorse after I signed the contract. Then it was just like, I wasn't in love with it. I realized I was in love with the pool and the backyard. I was loving the backyard. I was obsessed with the backyard. But then I realized, the house just wasn't for me. The second house I actually did want at the time. I thank God it fell through. The guy I was buying it for, unfortunately, didn't disclose that there was a lien on that house. Well, that came up through title search after we had already, signed on the dotted line. We have this date where we're supposed to, move in and all those things, and then we realized, and he just didn't have clear title. I mean, the guy was upside down. He had two mortgages. The guy, I mean, he was living beyond his means. The guy had a Phantom a Rolls Royce Phantom, a Ferrari, that got repossessed, and two more. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking, but essentially, the bank came back and took that house. And I'm so glad that it fell through, because this house is, I mean, 10 times better. I would have been sad if I was in that house and then I saw this house come. I think this house came on the market maybe 2 weeks later.
Okay.
And it was like, yo, this is God.
That was your dad, man.
That was my dad. He's a prayer warrior. So it was my dad for sure.